a lot of times you're going to help, and then depending on what they're playing, if they got a shade or a two technique or three, and you're gonna help with the line, and a lot of times go get next level.
Minute 17 left to go in the ball game. Got some offensive coordinators up here. Minute left to go in the ball game. Pottsville's just kind of running the clock out here. A lot of excitement here from the Pottsville faithful. Brian, you expect me to hear that tomorrow night? Okay, we're back on. Handoff, and Pottsville into the secondary. Looks like they're going to make it in for a Pottsville touchdown. Boy, that's unfortunate. They give up another run, another touchdown. Of course, it's somewhat inconsequential. So, yeah, we're back up in line.
You got all the youngsters out there right now. Looked like they were putting some folks out of position a little bit, but
30 seconds left to go in the ball game. Mena not going to quite get it into Mercy Rural territory, but it has been a dominant performance.
Yeah, and it could have been at any time. I think we took our foot off the gas a little bit too, Clint, and got a little conservative. And
it's hard to say just knuckleball up and in. So next week you're taking on not a real strong Dover team, winless on the season so far, and they're getting hammered by Ozark tonight, and it's homecoming next week, coming to you live at Bearcat Stadium. I believe the festivities usually start 30 minutes early, don't they? 6:30, and not sure what the COVID restrictions are. The girls are probably going to have to wear trash bags or something, but we'll still have homecoming festivities. We'll come up with something goofy. But 6:30, come out and watch the Bearcat homecoming festivities if you can get a ticket, or you can watch it at home live, the Bearcat Foundation broadcast. But you got to put up with Anthony. That's the problem.
All right, we can handle it.
And me. We got a crack camera crew, though. We got Rob McMillan and Brian Hensley.
Sure beats the commentators.
Right. Seems like they're getting better each game right there with the offensive line. I think as we can get those two guys trained up, we'll keep on blocking better. And I think if you're going to measure the talent on the other side of the field, I think that Waldron victory is going to prove to be a bigger one than this one.
Oh, it definitely is, Clint.
But it's great to get this Pottsville monkey off your back. We've been favored for 3 years consecutive now. And was it that you were saying Hootens was saying on the radio they're going to give us one more try?
Yeah, we've been favored big the last 2 years, and we lose by double digits. And tonight they said we're going to go with Mena one more time, and it gave us a 3-point edge, and looks like we're going to win by 21.
Hope they keep doing that 3-point edge and not the 2 touchdowns favoring us by. That's about as big of a margin as Hootens will give you. And Bearcats have came out on the wrong end of that. And especially 2 years ago coming in here and just absolutely getting greased on the defensive side of the ball.
About the same score here tonight, Clint.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? We might have gotten a late score to make it, I believe it was 36-20. But, of course, 30 seconds left. Travis Throkill at quarterback. Going to take a knee. And
that's going to bring the clock down.
Going to bring the clock down
zeros.
all the way. And, Mary, you want to go through some of the highlights?
You know, Clint, it was, even with the COVID rules, it was a pretty decent crowd that traveled from Mena all the way to Pottsville here tonight.
I think the COVID rules are somewhat geographical. Some reason COVID doesn't affect some counties. Yeah, I can hear you. This is Evan. Yeah, I can hear you, Mary. This is Evan Gray's run right here. Nice looking run. Evan takes off up the field. And, and I believe I think that was a 4th down conversion. Evan takes off, and then Jaden carries it in for the touchdown.
It's going to be a fun bus ride home for this Mena Bearcats here tonight.
Isn't it? Yes. And boy, it's always this is the first happy bus ride home. Are they playing that? Can I tell yet if it's? This is a Jaden Felix run. I believe Mary's bringing it up here. Carries it out to the outside. Boy, and I thought it was great blocking, and Jaden just outran that outside.
I think that play was designed to go right off tackle, and he had to bounce it a little bit. And
boy, it'll be interesting. Very bad news. This is a great play by Caleb Peters. Caleb Peters early in the game with the deflection, and intended for a Pottsville receiver that just got obliterated, a perfect contact. And I can't tell who that was. I want to say it was Sam Eford, but he normally doesn't play in that spot, but it looked like his body type might have knocked it up. And then this is a great catch by Mason Brotherton. Really is a better route. Mason Brotherton with a triple move. He kind of looked like it was going to be a post, and he puts his foot in the ground, turns it into a flag route, and then Coy with the second greatest half-yard touchdown run in history. Punches it in from the half-yard line. Keeps his scoring streak alive. Nice catch by Sam Eford, swinger out in the short pass out to the outside that Sam turns into a first down reception. You want to say, you look back on it and you say it was a below average passing performance, but we really just didn't need it. And that was a great looking throw there and catch by Gavin Hooper, the hero of the Waldron game, wasn't it?
Just the hero of the Waldron game. Won the Yarnell sweetest play between Max and Gavin on that hookup.
That COVID once again took away. Can you believe that? They wouldn't deliver ice cream because of COVID. I think anytime great interception